Hi, this is Cowboy Ron here. We've been spending a lot of time talking about the uh, Iran war, which I think will be coming to a head here very shortly. But today I want to talk about something that's even more serious than that: personal harm being done by people, evil, using the miracles of the computer and AI. Yesterday I took a break from playing golf. Excuse me. This has got me very mad. Um, and I was surfing on Facebook, and there was a story that said breaking news, and it says President Trump shot by uh, in Washington D.C. again, and I think one or two bystanders hit, and they showed the president being helped by two or three Secret Service getting to the limousine. He almost faints as he gets in. Uh, I guess this is done with AI. I don't know that. I don't have that type of that's above my pay grade. In all probability, they took another assassination anywhere around the world and imposed pictures of the president and the Secret Service. It looked so real. I stopped what I was doing. I went out to the car and turned the radio on, and there was no information about that. Obviously, if it had happened, it would have been everywhere. But that's so sad and it's so sick. How about these politicians, whether you like them or not, they got families, they got children. In the case of the president, it harms his family, himself, and the nation. If this is taken serious, things stop, things happen. Adversaries start cranking up the war machine. This might be the time to hit America. Families going to stop and run and try to find out if it's true. Now, what I think should be done, and we don't want to um, crimp people's right for free speech. Free speech is not absolute. You can't go into a movie theater and yell fire and cause a panic where a half a dozen people will get trampled to death or hurt. But Congress needs to stand up, be counted. This is wrong, period. I wish I had a better vocabulary. It is so wrong. So, what I would like to see them do is to pass a law when you do something like this without the person's permission. If you can establish that they intentionally did harm, they intended to harm this person. No way around it. It's not being funny. Well, that would be a federal offense. Now, if you can show that, or it wasn't, they didn't intentionally want to harm somebody, they just wanted to be get their 20 minutes of fame or being funny, then I think that should open them up for a lawsuit from the victim. Uh, at the minimum, they should be entitled to compensatory damages, loss of work, if they were aggravated, if they suffered stress, if whatever it cost, if it disrupted a family event. Now, if the person has had a warning against this or been charged with it, and he does it again, then he knows it's wrong. Now that opens up a new can of beans, worms. That entitles the defendant for punitive damages. That's a Greek or Latin word. It means punishment. And what that is basically, if a person knows that a dangerous situation exists, they get the court's words punishment damages against them. That's how McDonald's got $1 million lawsuit for having coffee too hot. But Congress needs to look at it. It has to be crafted carefully so it doesn't interfere with uh, free speech as it was intended to be used. I can't get it back up on Facebook, so if you can go through there and see if you can find it, I'm sure the person that did it realized that they were skating on thin ice and perhaps inviting a criminal charge to be brought against them and took it down. But I don't think it was funny. I'm offended by it. There's no political party out there, candidate, that I dislike so much that I would do something like that too. It's time in the world of politics we start playing fair, play the American way, play the way that Jack Kennedy, Sam Rayburn, most especially President Harry S. Truman would have done. Ronald Reagan. The honest way is the American way. And that's the way I see it, Cowboy Ron. And we'll get back to you in a couple of days.